uh, um, educational presentation, Stuart. That was really good. My name is Amir. Some of you have seen me talking about technology before. Some of you are already collaborating with Artintech. I'm going to use this opportunity. Hopefully, I don't run over time, but let's see what we have here. So Artintech is basically a SaaS ERP software. I'm going to explain what it is in a minute, but we are basically helping industrial environments, just environments. So what is it that we are doing? Let me start with the problem that we have in the industry. A large number of companies, especially in the SME sector, they have problem when it comes to industrial sector, lack of visibility over what the operation is doing. So on the management side, it is difficult to put together enough information to make the best decisions. Moreover, there are so many human errors done because of lack of process streamlining, and then there are resulted productivity loss. And then I can go on and on about the problems that SME industries have all over the world, especially in North American industries. And then the general solution that people think about is that, okay, let's bring digital systems to these companies. Let's install ERP systems for them. It's going to work well. It is proven that it will triple their process capacity, and it will improve their efficiency and reduce the cost and so on and so forth. But the problem is most of the ERP systems that are well known in the market, they're scary because they are built for large organizations, for enterprises. They're expensive. And we know that in North American industrial sector, 93% of the companies have less than 100 employees. And a big portion of them cannot afford a couple $1 million spending on SAP or Oracle systems, or even several $100,000 buying Dynamics and maintaining it and training and so on and so forth. So the moment we talk about ERPs to the SMEs, it's a scary word. They run away. Say, no, we have our Excel sheets. So that's a situation that we see all around the industry. And then it's not just the cost of buying the software, it is also working with it. So it needs training, a huge amount of training and maintenance costs, and you have to have experts inside your company. So it's a hectic thing, so people prefer to stick with their pen and paper and printer and Excel files and lose the efficiency that they could have if they had the right software. So the solution that works and we have used is a SaaS ERP, using the system with a very special thing, that this SaaS ERP that we have created at Artintech is designed with SMEs in mind. So we have worked closely with SME companies. We have worked very closely with industrial experts, and we have spent a huge amount of time and effort designing a system, the software system that covers a big part of the operations for SME industrial units, but we avoided the unnecessary complexities that are usually in ERPs because of larger enterprises. So this is what we are offering, and we have all the perks of an ERP system, like data centralization, having everything connected together, integrated information systems, curing the silo disease of companies working, every department is working separately. So we make sure that everything is coherently working together. Different departments are connected, they are all on the same platform, but at the same time we avoided all complexities, made it as simple as possible for a company to start using it. And minimize the implementation time, minimize the training required. So that's what we are offering. Now, when I say different departments, different modules, let's see what it means. This is, by the way, the screenshot of the real software. It's being used by some companies now. And these are the areas. Sorry for some misalignments. HR, it's supposed to be one line. In the conversion it has. So supply chain, HR, quality management, manufacturing, production, maintenance, project control, financial reports, and workplace safety. These are examples of the areas that we cover in a small, medium-sized company, and then you see that these pretty much cover most of the activities that an SME would be engaged in doing. So these are the modules, from warehouse and supply chain modules to audit, quality control, inspection, workplace safety. These are all screenshots, real screenshots of the software and different modules that we have. We have roughly 18 modules right now working on the same platform. Now, where do we target? Our target is industrial units in the small, medium-sized manufacturing. You see, okay, we have one Magna, and then there are thousands of the companies, smaller part manufacturers providing parts for Magna. So those are tier 3, 4. These are the targets, or industrial services. We have in our clients people who are helping with maintenance and equipment being provided for other companies, so industrial equipment, stuff like that. And then supply chain, importers, people basically having warehouses, they're the business of like distribution. So industrial units. So we are not in the retail, we are not in the, we are not an office software like Zoho is, but it's more for running the industrial business. But SME, that is important to remember. Who are we? This is a team. You might know some of the names. But we all coming from industry background. So we have been working with this industry. We have been involved in industrial activities 15, 20, 25 years each. And we understand the pains of the industry. We have worked as consultants, we have worked as employees, we have worked as people who are engaged and feeling that pain. So we know the software applications that industries are using, we know that what are the problems with them, and we know how to fix it. So we have put together that knowledge from telecom, from aerospace, from auto industry, from textile manufacturing, and people who have been in industry side, also people who have been in the technology development side, so and technology implementation side. So we're putting together all the expertise, and that's the leadership team. Well, of course, there are other people who are helping us in product development, programmers and stuff, but this is the leadership that is behind Artintech ERP. Talking about market size, I don't want to get into too much of like tam, but what we expect is, and we have done a bit of calculation and also benchmarking, so we believe $5 billion is a fair number to put for our serviceable obtainable market. This is our pricing model. We so far, of course, like any other startup, we keep experimenting, but so far this is a formula we have come up. This is another perk that our company has for SMEs, that you don't pay when you increase the number of, people don't pay when they increase the number of users, but they pay for the modules that they need. So if a company doesn't need 18 modules, they need only 5 modules, they only take 5 modules, they only see 5 modules, they only be trained on those 5 modules, and they only pay for those modules. So that makes it easier for people to onboard, to start. Now, a bit of comparison with some of the companies that are more or less in our area. Like Odoo is a kind of big brother in our area, and then you see that, well, compared to these examples, Artintech ERP is actually doing good. And we have most of the features that other companies
So I thought fantastic. You did a fantastic job presenting. Really good for you guys for describing. The one, actually, I have 2 questions, but there's a lot of ERP systems out there, and I commend you kind of targeting smaller SMEs. I guess my question would be, what's your unfair advantage compared to all ERP?
are focused solely on the process that starts on the supply chain and production. So there are tons of other things that they're ignoring, like quality side of the operation, like things as simple as like workplace safety, like audit control, right? There are very small number of ERP systems that have as big of a variety of the departments that we can support as they can. They're mainly focused on manufacturing, purchase, and sales. So we have a bigger suite of modules to support. And then there are other things like flexible for us to integrate to other systems that are available in the, are being used by the companies. And right now, some of our clients are already integrating us with other ERP systems that they're using. So those are things that we try to put together to make sure that our ERP is the best option for our clients.
Great, thanks for the presentation. I think you did a great job, by the way. And just positive feedback. I really like your focus on revenue. Obviously, the fact that is your product being used the way that it is intended to be used from a revenue generating standpoint.
So what I can say is that right now, because we don't